All right, welcome back to Pinewood. This is Foundation, and we are now in the latest version. So we have more goodies that we can build, and I need to reconfigure some stuff. So let's get in there right away. The first thing, and I did this prior to starting to record, I reconfigured this so that we have a Great Hall as the core and everything else as the treasury. They're working on some rebalancing at the moment, so my top line number is now only 5,150, down from 17,000. So, yeah, rebalancing is rebalancing. So, but they took all my gold. But we'll see what happens. So as it stands, I was hurting for money anyway, so I feel a little better about it now because I can only have 5,000 tops. With all those treasury towers. But let's get to the exciting stuff. I'm going to unlock, there it is. I am going to unlock the tavern. Ta-da! And I'm going to unlock the tavern wall. Ooh, how many points do I have? Right, I had saved up 17 points. The tavern wall and the tavern stone set. Got them all. And I guess I'll unlock the bailiff's office. I thought I did. And yeah, that's about it. And should I unlock the tax office? I can. I've got 10 citizens and I've got 50 of the splendor, so I'll go ahead and unlock that. Now I have 14 influence left, and 25 influence in the clergy, and in the kingdom here, Stone Rampart version 3. I believe that's part of the Stone Gate set, so we won't be touching that one. And I bought stuff. Okay. There's already been a bug fix for some crash bugs. It's important to note that if people run into a crash in the new version and they send in the report and they include extra information as possible, it allows the dev to immediately, or I should say the devs, to immediately take a look at it and get the fixes in. So there was an update. Just a couple of hours after the initial release to fix some rare crash bugs people were running into. I haven't run into a crash bug yet, so we'll see. Anyway, let's get right into it. If I'm going to build the tavern here, which is what I want to do, this is going to have to go away. So that is the small camp. And I'm going to delete it. Yes, sorry, you're gone. Because we're going to try to reconfigure this whole area here. Alright, and then what else? We've got building complete house. Just in case. On and back off. And you can see right now I've only got the 20% trade bonus to the clergy, but I don't have the labor trade bonus at the moment. I really need to do a quest, which means I need the horseman to come in and give me a quest. So, and that'll be interesting to see him come in. Some ideas in the comments last time was, for crying out loud, add some decorative trees here to make the monastery look a little better. That is a good idea. So let me do that real quick. We will plant some decorative trees, maybe around here. Slightly better look to this here. Let's put a couple here as well, and we'll see how that looks. Oh yeah, I gotta put some bushes in here too. I noticed that last time, so let's put some bushes in. Bushes, decorative bushes. Just to hide some of this stuff here. That's perfect. Everything is perfect, right? Yeah, no mistakes. And we might as well put a couple decorative bushes here. Okay. So, there we go. Now, with that said, should we go right to the tavern? I really want to go right to the tavern. If we look at our budget, what was I up 3? Minus 2,988 is the current budget from last week. That's painful. We are selling boars now, which means I need to rename some things. And we're not selling shoes anymore. This mod doesn't load. There is a fix for it. Because you can append the hunter huts to have leather, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to go ahead and delete the shoemaker's workshop. Yep, I do want to delete that, but thank you for warning me. And we're going to delete this as well. And then as far as the warehouse goes, I believe it was this warehouse that we were putting the leather in. There is no such thing anymore. So what do we want to store here? I don't know yet. Probably some wood, at least right here. And then maybe some planks right here. And we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, let's go ahead and open up some of the interfaces here. We still have 27 shoes somewhere. And this is all about upgrading to the latest version. We have one person that's unemployed. Do we still have the shoemaker jobs? We do. So all the shoemakers are going to go to unemployed. The air handling is working quite well here. Even though this mod didn't load correctly, nothing is crashing. So that is a huge difference from some earlier updates where if mods had trouble loading, the game had all kind of issues. So now we have a number unemployed. Immigration is off. And we're obviously low on clothing. So, but we're okay on wool. So I think what I'm going to do is in place of this, I'm going to go ahead and put a tailor's workshop here. I kind of like that right there. You can get in right there. So there's a tailor's workshop. And then over here, where did I have the other one? Right here. Kind of wish I had moved one of these. I was making all kind of polished stone over to here. But I'm going to need another weaver's hut. And I did put another one in here. And you have got 50 textiles. So that's not being collected at all, which is interesting. That tells me, what does that tell me? That kind of tells me that we have 69 textiles and we have 78 shirts. I think we need another tailor's workshop. So let's do that. Let's put 2 in. Let's put another one up here. Yeah, it doesn't really belong up there, does it? I'm putting a tailor's workshop in here. So here's the other thing. We have too much wood. So this whole reforestation zone here, I'm taking it out. And yeah, I'm taking it out because I've got a change in plans for this area here. And then as far as cutting down, we can leave that. You, Conradin, you're going to be out of a job because your job is gone, right? And so we're going to put a tailor's workshop in there. And let's see how that does as far as clothing goes. The fact that we're not going to sell shoes anymore. And that was, who was selling shoes? You were selling shoes. Let's clear that out and go ahead and let's actually have you sell. I don't want to do double clothing here. So for now, we're just going to have a market that doesn't do anything. But I'm not going to tear it down. You are there to sell common clothes, and we don't have any common clothes at the moment. And was anybody else selling the shoes? I think somebody was. You were selling shoes. Nope, not anymore. We actually didn't have a villager assigned to this. Wow, how long ago? How long did this not have a villager assigned to it? Okay. And that was a good name, too. Shoes with soul. Man. Rustic pants. This is my favorite clothing store. I don't know why. I just like the way rustic pants sounds. Holy shirts and berries, right? And I believe that was it. What did you sell? Ooh, you sold shoes. Astrolid, sorry, you don't sell shoes anymore, and you're out. And now we have 0 shoes in the world, so this will most likely disappear on the next reload, which is good. Okay, so we have a few more unemployed now that we can deal with. And, right, and so now what I want to do is I want to put the inn right up here on this hill. And these people are longing for a good drink. I'm not making wine yet, so we'll pretend that we have beer. But I want to go ahead and get this built. So here's the tavern. Oh, yeah. And do I have the wooden core now? Rustic core, wooden extension, stone hall, upfront cost. All right, so here's the, what is this? What is this one? Let's see. This is sitting a little off the ground. Let's just put this like this. What does this look like? Aha! Ooh, look at that. So there, that looks good. So you actually pull that up and you see the lower level. That is really nice. And then stone extension A, what's this look like? Yeah. And what's this got going for it? Nothing, but that looks good. Can I put the front porch out front? You know what I'm saying? Terrace? Does that work? Is that the terrace? No, it doesn't really work. Building complete Taylor's workshop. That was quick. Excuse me just for a second. Let's go over here, set unemployed, and who's close? Tim the Tailor. Tim the Toolman Tailor. Yeah, make us some clothes. Pardon the... Was that a 2000 sitcom reference? I forget how long it's been since that show was on. Alright, what was I doing? Stone extension B. Look at this. What's going on with this? Can I put this? Ooh. Oh, now that looks nice. That looks good. All right. A cabin? It's just a little side cabin. Not yet. The rustic core? Yeah, no. Door A? What do we got going on with the doors? Door B? Not enough. Door C? Let's go bold. Big and bold. Alright. Not exactly big or bold, but that's better. Oh, now we're... Oh, wait. Can I... Oh, it goes both ways. Oh, no, I see. I had it backwards. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. That seems to be able to... It doesn't work there. Hold on a minute. But... Does it work there? No, because the steps go in both directions. Yeah, that's okay. There's a door. Here's the steps to the door. And there's another door here. And what do we got? We got stables. Do I want to put the stables here somewhere? I think so. Let's put the stables right over here. And stable fence. This is snapped on, right? Can I snap it on the other way? Snapped on like this. Yeah, that's good. And then wait, I need a chimney. Chimney. No, that's not working. That's not working either. Does that work? No, let's do the roof chimney. There we go, right in between them. Okay, you see what I'm doing? Right, roof chimney, and then, what do we got? We got the boar sign. Oh, these are just signs. I need something to hold the sign. So, we'll have to do a wooden pole. And, we'll do a wooden pole right here with the sign. And, we'll need a boar sign. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. And it's got to go right here. It's got to be prominent display of the pig. And over on this side, we're going to have the barrel sign. Yep, there we go. Barrels and boars. That's the name, right? Does it look good over here? Don't snap. Do not snap. Let's just put you right over here. Alright, barrels and boars. And actually, if you just want to sneak in for a drink, this is the place to go down here. Right? Yeah, that's the place to go right down there. And we got to have a kitchen. So hold on a minute. Can I raise up the kitchen, or is it just one piece? I think it's just one piece. Okay, there's the kitchen. And we need some skylights. Doesn't really look good on the front. We'll put the skylights on the back. These are the various rooms. The gateway. We're going to use the gateway because we need a path up here. And after a hard day's work at all the heavy industry here, come on up to here, right? And I still don't know what I'm going to do with this. We'll put that on the side there. That looks interesting. Okay. And anything else? That was the terrace, right? Skylight kitchen, the poles, the stables. We did the stone extensions. We need 156 planks. We've got it. 190 stone. We got it. 30 wood. We got it. 47 polished stone. We got it. 64 tools. We got it. Dude, I have everything. I'm not liking the front. So forget this. You steps go over here. You have to go over here. An envoy is requesting an audience. Alright, so the horseman has shown up. See, that looks good. That's the porch with the door, but how do you get up there? We go sideways like this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Maybe I have it sideways, and that's the problem. Okay, let's do that. And let's get rid of that door. And let's put this over here, okay? Mm-hmm. And maybe raise this up a little bit. No, that's too much. We'll just put it like that. Okay, that still looks good. This is gonna go. The steps, I think I'm not gonna use the steps, or I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to use the steps. I need an entrance. We'll do door C. It's going to be right here. And then now, can I attach a metal pole right there? Okay. And then attach, what do I got? I got the bore. I need an in sign. In. There it goes. There's the in. I mean, I could bury it in here and make it look like it just sticks out. Like so. I think that looks okay. Right? It just sticks out of the door like this. That's where you go in for beer. And this is where you go in for pigs. And let's put this in the door as well. We'll try it. There we go. Pigs and beer. And there's the horse stable. I'm leaving these here. Maybe you're scooting them over now. Yeah, kind of like this. And I'm still doing this gate here. And I'm going to want people to come up here. Let's see. I'm going to have to make... Let's do this kind of thing. And then... let's go ahead. I've still got everything to build this. So I'm going to hit start. But I've still got the game paused. Because the other thing I want to do... is I'm going to do some forbidden land. Am I, though? I'm not going to, and I'm going to see where they walk. There's all the stuff that we need, and there's a lot of it. And I'm not even going to high prioritize it. And this is boars and beer, for lack of a better name. I know it's going to be wine, but right now it's boars and beer. Alright, and that they started now, but hold on, I gotta pause, because where's the horseman? There he is. So let's talk to this guy. And let's see, what does he want? 5 bread, which we have, and I need labor influence because I used it all up. So I'm going to assist the people. Alright. Now I want to show you how... Ta-da! I want to show you how this guy runs now. Here we go. Quiet now. Alright. There. The horseman. There he goes. Yeah, he's off. Right? Galloping. So, We've got soldiers out to try to make us a little money. We're in the negative. I've got my trees that have grown here, and that looks less than good. That's just how I'm gonna say it. Let's do some decorative bushes around the trees. Okay, good. Good, there we go. Okay. So that's something. And the horseman should have come up through here. We didn't see him because I wasn't looking for him, but I think he did. And what else? What else do we want to do? Well, I mean, what am I talking about? We've got cheese. All right, we've got cheese to do, and we have 45 common clothes. 11 villagers are lacking clothing. Yeah. And the reason is we've got 44 wool, and we have 82 cloth now. So I'm going to need more tailors. I think right here. I don't see any reason to not put one right here. So let's build one more tailor's workshop. Did I remember that name correctly? I did. How about that? Let's put one more tailor's workshop here. There you go. Okay, and I'm going to high prioritize you because we've got the tavern under construction. And these trees will be cut down because this is still an extraction zone. Okay? So eventually, soldiers are back from mission. Good, give me the cash. Eventually, these trees will be gone, and then I'll have to deal with the... Oh, look what I did. Oh, sorry. Wait, don't stop working. It's back. Everything's fine. It's back. So now, cheesemaker. Good grief. Good grief. Oh, and wine. I have to start making wine. All right, so I don't have any concede a villager to the monastery. I haven't conceded any villager to the monastery yet. Why don't we go ahead and put in the vineyards? All right, so let's do that. I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to hit edit, and we're going to put in a vineyard. And how many you think? Maybe just 2 to start out with and see how that goes. All right. And then I'm going to want also a winery. And, hey, 1,000 gold and 1 free territory. And the winery, am I going to buy barrels? Is that what I'm going to do? Am I going to buy the barrels or I'm going to make the barrels? It seems the winery should go right here near it. But, actually what I can do is I can put the winery kind of on the monastery property, at least the first one, and put another one down here. So while you're going to church, you got to pass by. Well, you're going to church over here. You don't have to pass by the wineries. The wineries, I think, can go down here. And we're going to need to store the wine somewhere. Okay, I'm going to put the wineries down here. So just quit your whining. We'll put one right there. We'll just put one in for now. And we'll start construction. And we need 50 planks and 30 tools. Sorry, 50 planks, 30 stone, and 14 tools. And we definitely have enough tools and planks and stone and no polished stone. Okay, so that's not too bad. Workers assigned 0. Let's high prioritize that as well. So basically the tavern will get the lowest priority. You can also, while it's under construction, add more stuff. So we unlock the apiaries. So let's build some. Let's put an apiary right here. All right, bees. And I think that's fine. Let's put one right here. And let's put another apiary. Let's not get carried away because this is costly, but let's put another apiary. How about right up here? Let me get those trees cut down, but yeah. Yeah, right there. Okay. Good. So that just upped the amount of stuff needed. But that was good. Okay, good. All right. So the monastery is under construction. And what else have we got? The tailor's workshop. How are we doing there? Robard is bringing 2 tools. That's all we need, and this will be done. And I can make some more clothing. We may need more sheep before it's all said and done. And this warehouse is probably full of wood and planks now. Not wood. But yes, planks. That's not the one. Is that the one I was looking at? What's in this one? Yeah. I got a lot of stuff. And what was in this one? Oh, shoes. We don't need shoes here anymore. What do you say? How much wood do we have? 617. How many planks do we have? 405. And we're not full on wood yet. And we're not full on stone. Let's go ahead and put planks here. Okay. Good grief, we're making a lot of bread. I can sell bread. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Trade enabled for all of these. We need to sell bread to make cash, man. Oh, cheese. Oh, wait. Is this any difference here? Allegiance is selling grapes and herbs and polished stone and weapons and bread, and they're buying fish and clothing and honey and barrels. They're buying barrels. Allegiance is buying bread for 10 and tools for 10. Bread for 10. Bread for 10. Okay, let's sell bread. Trading resources. Let's go down and find some bread here, and let's go ahead and sell all above not 20, for crying out loud. Let's sell all above I'd say, what do we have, 472? Let's sell all above 300 for now, and then I'll revisit this later, but that'll make us a little extra cash. Okay. And do we have any other ridiculous numbers here? I don't think so, because we have 146 boars, and I believe the buck stops here is actually selling boars now. I think that went over just like it should. Yeah, the buck stops here. Unfortunately, I have to change it. The boar stops here. It doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? All right, 420 gold for boars, but that's what it is. And what are we selling here? 29 bread. The dough knows. Yep, that still works. Were we selling boars anywhere else? Berries. And 15 boars here. Got meat. That's fine. 46 berries. Hillberries. Got meat. And what were we selling here? Berries as well. I think we're good. We're going to need to put the grapes in a granary somewhere, I think. Actually, just the wine, and we're already storing the wine somewhere. So I think we're okay there. So now it's just getting all this construction finished. Major construction projects going on, and we haven't even started the cheese line yet. So I decided to crank up the building on the Boars and Beer Tavern, and sure enough, cheese was snuck in. I was going to say, do you need some cheese with your wine? Surely they'd have cheese. So produce meal in exchange for boar and cheese. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Also, the new construction interface here. Hadrian is working on the stone hall, and Ansel is working on stone extension A, and Diggin is working on stone extension B. And Anselin is working on the kitchen. It's really neat that you can kind of see that each one of them has its own construction bar. And I guess this is the summation of all the construction bars. But let's go ahead and crank this up and get this thing done. So while they're building, I figured I'd redirect the route, which I solved with this. I didn't want to cut off total access, but they were coming up and around and over here. And instead now with that, whoops, I turned it off. With this here, you can see they've made this beeline up through the arch, which is exactly what I wanted, though I wish this was now tilted in a slightly different direction. The monastery is complete. So first things first, let's get some people assigned to it. So let's see how many villagers we can concede here before I have to add more people in. Or scroll down here and we'll do 1. Oh, good grief. I've got to do the parts, right? And extension D, it can be assigned a function. And I haven't assigned it any function yet. So this is going to be the dorms. And this is going to be the dorms. This is these two extensions. You can't assign anything to this. It kind of makes sense. It's a church. I could make one of these a great hall. So now I have 2 dorms. So now I can concede villagers. Occupation 0 of 20. It says so right there. And workers assigned in monuments. So let's go. Let's see. There's 1 and 2 and 3 and I think that's it. So these are all the women. So who did we get? We've got 3 brothers now, and who were they assigned to? Was anybody assigned? Are they all assigned at the bottom? 2 beekeepers. Okay, all the beekeepers. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. They're going to start making honey, which means I got to store it. And I am okay with that. So I'll do these in a minute. So where are we going to store the honey? Well, I say we have a granary devoted to the monastery, right? And so this is all new. And why did I click on that? I don't know. The granary is way up here. And yeah, let's put this granary right down in here. All right. And this is all for the monastery. Right there. And let's go ahead and high prioritize that, although it shouldn't take too long to build. I think that's where we're going to store honey, because you can't store honey in a war is coming. I'll deploy my troops right away. Yeah, absolutely. Yumbert and Otto and Dora, the explorer, who's still a novice. And I got a quest, and I don't care about that. And this really goes down here. We know about you all, though, so let's just close the window. And yeah, this doesn't do any luxuries except for barrels, but not wine, of course. And so, yes, we'll have to wait for the granary to get finished, and that'll store some parts. In the meantime, I gotta think about who I'm gonna stick in the monastery. I would rather not let any additional villagers in at the moment. So, what do you say? What do you say? Okay, so if we look at the woodcutters over here, right? It looks like they've cut down almost all the trees that I wanted them to. Just a few left. We've got this strip cut down here. In doing my forbidden zone, we've got kind of an odd path going on here. Because you're going this way, but that's just the way it is. All right, why you haven't taken out this tree? Do I have a problem? No, that's game for extraction. So that's that. This is still under construction, but boy, is it getting close. 94 happiness. Some villagers are lacking clothing. I'm at speed 3, though. Let me tell you something. That horse moves really, really fast at speed 3. Lightning fast. Because that is really the only villager that runs in this game, right? You're walking right through these bushes. Did I do that? Why are you going through there? Building complete granary. No, I didn't tell you could go through there. I don't know what you're doing, but you know what? We're putting up a fence. Yep, there you go. And then a decorative bush here to kind of hide the road. This is a fence kind of thing. We wanted these plussed anyway. You did not go around that. All right. You guys are really you ticking me off. We've had this issue before. More fencing. Yeah, this fence goes here, and then another one of these right over here. This is exciting stuff, isn't it? And just in case, do I need to put another fence here? I don't want to take out that tree. Do I not want to take out that tree? We'll go ahead and take out that tree for the sake of... no, I don't. No, I'm done. I don't think you're going to go around there. I think that's good. I think you're going to go around this way. All right. Anyway, right. They're taken down. So you guys, you're gone and you're gone. Female. Male. Okay, good. And another lumber camp was here. And I never assigned any villagers. So this is gone. Are you sure you want to delete all the parts? Yes, I am. And that's interesting that I had that built but never assigned anybody to it. And is that all the lumber camps I had over here? Yeah. Unfortunate. Right? But we're done here now. We're done. No more extraction. I had cut it way back anyway. Yeah, let's get rid of the extras. The berries are still there. All right. And the inn, has the inn completed? I missed it. The inn completed. I totally missed it. Look at this. Look at that, would ya? All right, that's what we're talking about. And yeah, we got that's nice. That's very nice. So what are the selected functions? Let's see. The stone hall is going to be the service counter, and they're going to sell wine. And then the stone extension A is going to be the public lounge, as well as stone extension B is going to be the public lounge. Okay. And we're going to sell wine, and I haven't assigned any villagers yet. How many wine do we have? We have 20 wine. I'd rather trade it, but you know, if somebody wants to come up here and buy it, the bartender is going to be... I'd say Ankrita. You get to be the bartender. Alright. That's working. Envoy again. What do you want this time? Fish? No. Keeping it all. Stop asking me for the fish. There he goes. Look at that. Speed 3 zip. You can hardly see him. Oh, he's gone. There he goes. Whoosh. Yeah, I bet he were running through there, and now you have to run through there. Yeah, we could use some road work, honestly. But, right, I can concede one more now, I think. Let's go back to general, and let's concede. There's 4. And that's all she wrote for now. And where did that villager go? I think he's just the second beekeeper now, right? 2 of 2, 2 of 2, yeah. We have 4 beekeepers. We have 54 honey. Let's store the honey here. Slot 1 is going to be honey. I need to sell it. Slot 2 is going to be... We have herbs. Slot 2 is going to be herbs. Slot 4 is going to be wine. Slot 3 perhaps grapes. And do we have anybody that lives close? Yeah, Astrid does at 50 meters. So you're there. Okay, good. Let's slow it down a little bit. And we still don't have anybody doing the whole grape thing because I need more male villagers, which is a problem. And in addition, I forgot to put doors on. Oops. And this door is going to be on the other side, but that's just the way it is. Okay, there's going to be some upset villagers because that's going to take a while to build. I need a name for the monastery, by the way. I'm going to need to let some villagers in, right, to do that. So let's go ahead and do some immigration. Happiness is high, employment is average, residential space is high. We'll get a few in. This is going to be the first time we have immigrants with the new system. The trees do help. From the 2 people who were passing by, 2 decided to join your village. I'm so happy. They'll probably both be females. Now, how can I put glass on here and get people to walk through here? They're walking around right now. How can I put some glass on there? Let's think about this a minute. Too far. Too far. Too far. Fine. Now it's not too far. I see what you mean. I like that though. It doesn't like rubber band it back now. It just says too far. So that's new as well. So I want this. Give me even. And there we go. Okay, so I want that little dot right there. Do I have this over the center? And then stained glass. This is what we're talking about. Yes. Can I raise this up at all? Maybe if I go down here, can I raise this up? Ooh, ooh, how does that look? How does that look? And then you delete the core, and you got yourself some stained glass right there. Yeah, and you delete this, and you say start. And we need 5 glass and 5 tools. Perfect. How about that? That's right out of the Patty Fitzgerald playbook. Okay. In the meantime, who are my 2 new villagers? What do we got? We got Honoria, which sounds like something else. Female. And oh yeah, we got 2 females. No, that's great. That's just great. All right, we need males, please. You know what? We need to sell some luxury goods because now we're up to 94. Is that what I read? 95 honey. We're gonna run out of room, so we need to sell it. So let's. Where can we do that? I want a nice upgraded area, and if we just take a gander at the neighborhood, this area is upgraded a lot. So I'd say, let's put something right here. Let's go ahead and build a market for a luxury goods stall. And we're going to put the luxury goods stall right here along this road. And right there, I'm changing my right there. And we'll do blue tents as I always do for the luxury goods stall. And we'll put a couple of barrels out here just because barrels. And we'll put a luxury goods stall sign just in case there's any confusion about what we're selling. That goes right there. And let's start construction on that. Okay. And it's okay. Okay, honey. That's all I can come up with. Come up with something better. So there's this going on, and so that's going to sell our first luxury goods, and we might as well sell some luxury goods down here too. We do have some upgrades over here, and maybe this right here, luxury goods. I forget what order they do luxury goods in. I'm gonna right here. Okay, actually we can add on to you. Okay, we can add on to you a luxury goods stall because it won't interfere. We'll do a luxury goods stall right here. And what's the name of this market? I forget. It doesn't tell me right now. Blue tent. And of course the luxury goods stall sign. So there's no confusion. We'll put it on this side. And it goes right here. 3 villagers lack space for housing. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. And, oh no, the monastery is under construction? Ooh, look. I'll visit that in a minute. So let's go ahead and start. This market was unnamed, so this is, berry honey, honeyberry, 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 honeyberry something. I don't know. I have no idea. There, I named it. Okay. So that's 2 luxury goods stalls. At the moment, we've got 100 honey in here total. And we might as well store even more. We'll put honey in here too since we're not doing herbs. Building complete church. 3 villagers lack space for housing. Who dat is a male, and Theophania. Theophania. You can't make this up. Is a female. Oh, good. We got 1 male. That's terrific. Let's concede. Yeah, 5's all we can do. So where'd you go, dude? We start at the bottom, right? And so we got 2 beekeepers, and we got our first venter. No, we're not doing wine yet. You can't make any wine because we don't have... What a revolting development. All right, let's go ahead and paint the crop fields. And we don't have anybody to do this yet, but this is all good. Like so. Okay. All right. But there's nobody employed here yet. Well, now, these are on the same schedule as everything else. But there's nobody employed here yet, so I don't know if they're going to plant them or not. From 2 people, 1 decided... Oh, I'm so happy. And the reason 1 decided was employment is low. Okay, that's okay, though, because we can do the tailor. And then I just need to reorganize. Tailor's workshop. Let's do... Edgelina is a female. Yeah, you're allowed to be a tailor. There you go. Yeah, make some clothes. And we also got this market here. This is going to be... This is Honeyberry. And it's going to sell honey. And who's it going to be? Everybody is far away. Ildegig. I guess because... so people actually do need space for housing. Alright, hold on. Yeah, what are you thinking? This spot looks good. Don't you think this spot looks good? Fine then. Let's take a bite. Let's take a bigger bite out. And so be it, okay? If we get hunting warnings, that's just the way it is. But there's a house. All right. And as far as residential goes, I'm going to make this just a little bit wider and see if we can get a second house. We did get a second house. How about that? Maybe a third house. I don't know. Nevertheless, we still have to do this deal with the thing. There we go. And I believe we've got how many houses? You're 1 house. You're another house. Is there a third house here? There is 3 houses here. Wow. Good use of land, people. I approve. Authorize, unauthorized. Okay. But anyway, now that you've moved in, we should have somebody for this. And let's say Theophania, whatever your name is, you're going to do that. And then the other luxury market was where? Look for the blue tint. There it is. And we should have somebody here. You're going to sell honey. And it's going to be Honoria. Yeah, why not? Okay. Yeah. Another name for that market. I'm just saying. Okay. So... I'm going to show you the profit and loss without comment, okay? We know that the maintenance cost, that the number 1 maintenance there is going to be most likely the monastery at 1,022, the Lord Manor at 3,605. The Lord Manor really hurts now because I can't store as much cash up there. We can actually employ people here so that we can get more in. 8 honey and 20. Wow, we took all the honey here. Let's go ahead and assign Tasha. I just want to make sure I'm not assigning any males. And no, Leomont, get out. Where'd you come from? Yeah, you're here, and we want to go over and say you're 6, and then that's just 1 more male here. Bad weather is coming. Yeah, we're stocked. And this at the same time, I'll deploy my troops right away. Open mission set. And you know what? If you're not eating food, this is good. This is when we want to send as many as possible, right? And there's Dora, of course, is going. And so you guys are gone. And yeah, we have females here. And so what do we have now? That went to the other vintners now in, right? Yeah, that's perfect. We have 2 vintners. That's great. We don't even have any barrels. So the next one in, we need some vine growers. And we do have the vines up. It's just there's nobody to harvest them. And so they look kind of pitiful. But the vines are up. And that gives about the look I was looking for, I think, with the vineyards up there. So, right, we got that going on. And how are the sales doing now? If we look at the budget, berries is number 1, then boars, bread's up there, common clothes, honey for 260, right? And trade income, 20 bread for 200 gold. Yeah, that's not a whole lot. But at least we are trading bread. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reassign the males into the monastery. Forced, what would you call that? So Humphrey, you're a transporter. Not anymore. Okay. And you can remain a transporter. And that's basically what I'm doing. So I can definitely turn it on normal speed here. And what do we have here? Rufus, you're a farmer. I don't want to reassign the farmers if I can help it. And then Thoramir, you're a woodcutter. There's a woodcutter here. No, you're unemployed. Magdalene, you're... Okay, you can stay a woodcutter. Where are you cutting woods, by the way? Did I gotta look. From the 4 people, 3 decided to join your village. Good grief. I didn't expect that many to come in. What are we doing here? Berries? 6 berries? 25 berries sold for 200 gold. Good job, Owen. Owen? Hold the phone, Owen. Sorry, dude. You're doing a great job. You're also unemployed. And then I've got to reassign. So you're out, and I'm going to have to reassign somebody else when you get in. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how many more I can get. We get 7 and 8 and 9. Wow. So we got 9. We got 3 more, which means... Don't close it. Which means we have 3 on the first vineyard. So we're going to be producing grapes, which is good, but we're not producing any barrels. So I'm going to have to deal with that. All right, so that's going to be it for now. When we come back, we got to finish the wine, and we have to finish the monastery, finish the wine production, and we also have to build the cows. We have to get some cows in here, cow fields in here somewhere, and make us some cheese. We got the boars. We need the cheese, we need the wine, and then we can get this tavern running. Right now, it's only has a few guests tonight. I don't know, they come in from out of town, they get mad, they don't have food or wine, and they leave. But, right, that is going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you later. Look, she's carrying a bottle of wine. I hope she doesn't have a drinking problem.